set a goal to where, in about 4 months, I want to be monetized. Like that's my thing. So I'm moving forward and I'm pressing forward towards that. I'm being consistent and I'm working hard. And you guys have kind of rewarded me big time on this last video. And I definitely appreciate that. And I can't thank you guys enough. Yo, what's up, people? I'm back tapping in with my fleet. And I just want to tap in with you guys, man, and show my appreciation for the way you guys, engage with me and the way you guys supported me so big on my last video, one of my latest videos, man. And it was just talking about, and I'm gonna put not even a link. I'm gonna go ahead on and just drop it right here so you can see the video. So if you guys haven't seen it, if you're just coming through, and this video that I'm doing right now just came across your feed, you can go back and check that video out. But the title of the video was Working on Being Broke, the New American Dream. And I think you guys, a lot of you guys were able to relate to it in one way or another. So you guys really engaged and you ran the views up and you ran the comments up and the support. And I'm so grateful for that. I appreciate you guys for that. Hey, I mean, that's what it's all about, man. Just building the community, building a space, a foundation for people to, come and engage and for people to have conversations and bounce ideas off each other, give each other advice, hold each other accountable, whatever it takes, I'm trying to build that for us. So I want to make sure, I let you guys know how much I appreciated the support on that video. And hopefully in the future, we can get more like that. We can get more videos to where, we just run it up and just build a channel and build the foundation and subscribers. But yeah, without further ado, I want to get into this video. So I just want to tap in with you guys and let you know how much growth I've seen, what kind of growth I've seen, and some of the drawbacks I've encountered as well. Okay, so one of the biggest things I've noticed to grow on YouTube is just to simply be consistent. With every video, with everything you're doing, you can kind of try to stay in your own lane, try to find a niche. But even if you don't, you just trying different things. Make sure you're being consistent. If you're not uploading every day, upload at least 3 times a week, maybe 4 times a week. Be intentional about your subjects and be intentional about the topics and comments. I mean, the content that you're uploading and what type of person you want to come off being to the viewer. We want you want them to get to know you and you get to know them and like become familiar with each other and like family, just like a community. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be relatable as possible and try to have topics that hold some type of value. You can't please everybody. Some people they're gonna find value in some of the topics that you talk about and some people are not. But what you need to do is try to build a foundation to where people keep coming back. Even though they may not have rocked with the first video you did or the last video you did, they may be rocking with this subject that you're talking about. And this topic that you're talking about is relatable to them. So just keep going and just keep putting out content. You have to do that consistently and try not to have too many breaks or too large of gaps in between the videos that you upload. Another thing I've noticed that can help you and that helped me, I did learn that just one of the things is make sure you engage with other content creators. So if you're on YouTube and if you subscribe to channels, small channels, large channels, just make sure you engage in the comments. And if you find somebody going live, just check out the content. If it's something that you like, if it's something that you're rocking with at the time, just go ahead on and engage with them. If you're not subscribed to them, just hit that subscribe button. Comment with some of the people that's in there. Be respectful, but just comment, like make yourself known, and you'll be surprised how many people would just look at what you said or just try to check into your channel and say, what's this guy got going on? What's this young lady has going on? And then just check, and they'll start looking at your videos, and if they like what they see, they'll go ahead and subscribe right then. I've seen that happen with myself. I think that's what happened for some of my success and some of my growth came from just engaging with other content creators and going into the comments and engaging with their subscribers. And I gained subscribers as well just by doing that. Okay, so another thing is just to research your titles. research great titles or put thought into your titles, because sometimes those titles, it catches people attention. And if it catches their attention, they're gonna click on that button, they're gonna click on that thumbnail. And that segues me into thumbnails. If you are pretty good at creating thumbnails, or someone that can create thumbnails for you, you might want to go that route too. Nobody is gonna really click on a boring looking thumbnail. Some thumbnails that pop out to you with some of the fonts and some of the colors, or just different picture and pictures on their layers and stuff like that. You don't have to go crazy with it, but just give the if someone's just scrolling YouTube, just give them something that causes them to pause for a second and stop and say, hey, this looks interesting, let me check this out. And in that thumbnail, you have to have a great title, or at least a good title, or a title you can copy someone else's title that seems like they're getting the views or getting the attention that you are, kind of seeking, or that you need for your channel to grow. Just check some of the videos and check some of the titles. And if you check a title, now this is one trick, or once it's not really a secret, but it's something I found out, and I'll let you in on that, because you're my community, you're my family. We trying to do the same thing. We trying to grow. So I noticed, if you find someone's title, and say that if they have a small channel, like maybe 1,000 subscribers or less, and you look at their views, and their views is like 5,000 or 10,000 views, and their comments are just through the roof. Just look at the way they titled their video, kind of copy their title. And you don't have to have the same type of subject or topic, but just copy the style of their title, copy the style of their thumbnail, and just try that and see if it pops out for your subscribers, for all, not even just your subscribers, but for somebody that just sees your video and think that it looks interesting. I've seen that, and I think that helped me as well. Okay, another thing is making sure you're adding value with your content. And it's good to add value and entertainment. I kind of like to call that edutainment. I heard that somewhere. But if you have edutainment, you can hold the viewer's attention for longer. But if you're not really that entertaining, like funny or witty or something like that, that's fine as well. But just try to make sure whatever video that you're putting out, whatever you're uploading, whatever the topic is, the subject is, what have you, make sure you're providing some kind of value to somebody. Now, you're not gonna, I said this before, you're not gonna be able to please everybody. You're not gonna entertain everybody. Some people's palate for entertainment is different than others. You're not gonna give value to everybody. Some people are gonna look at your video and say, "Hey, you're taking too long to get to the point. I don't see the point. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't like what you're saying. I disagree with what you're saying." All engagement is good engagement. Everybody's not gonna like your video. Everybody's not gonna agree with what you're saying. But as long as they're watching, you're getting those watch hours. As long as they're engaging, you're getting that as well. And you're getting the views. And within, somewhere in there, hopefully you'll get a subscription or two. And that's the point. And that's your goal, is to get up to those 4,000 watch hours, and to get up to, I think it's 500 subscribers now, and there are some other criteria that you have to meet. But we'll go into that with another video. But yeah, I'm just kind of giving you guys a recap of what I've learned along this journey, and what has helped me, and what I see the results being as of now. Okay, so I've gotten this feedback a couple times. And the feedback is, you're taking too long to get to the point. Like, you're taking too long to start the video. You lose viewers. Or I've spoken to some people, and they was like, you kind of lost my attention because you were doing so much talking and doing so much rambling. And you never really got to the point, and I kind of got tired of waiting to see what you're gonna talk about. And I respect that. I take all advice, all constructive criticism, and I try to implement that into my videos. And with that being said, that's one of the things that you kind of have to keep in mind when we're doing long form videos. I know it's good to keep the video going longer, so that you can add more value, or that you can just get more watch hours, or whatever, what have you. But you just can't take too long to get to the point, because once you do that, you kind of lose the attention of the viewer, and then they'll just click off the video and go do something else. So just keep that in mind. I mean, you have to drag it out a little bit. You don't want to give everything in the beginning, so that you just you reveal whatever your big reveal is in the beginning. You don't want to do that, but at the same time, there's a balance. Make sure you're not going too long. I struggle with that as well, because I can talk forever, as you can see. But that's one thing to watch out for. So last but not least, I know I said this before, but consistency is key. Stay consistent. Don't get discouraged. Just stay encouraged. Don't get frustrated, because there's one thing that I've noticed, and I'm going to touch on this, and I'm going to let you guys go. One thing I've noticed is, when I'm looking at my analytics and I'm looking at the growth of my YouTube channel, and I'm trying to figure out what to do and what not to do, I see my subscribers grow. So I see, every time I get a subscriber, my number goes up. And I notice that every now and then, and it's kind of consistent. This kind of consistently happens. I look at the number of my subscribers, and it drops. So if I have 10 subscribers and I go up to like 15, I think I'm moving forward. I'm doing good. And then I turn around and I look again, and there's 14 subscribers. So, I try something different, or I try to be consistent. I look up, I got 26 subscribers. And I look again, and there's 22 subscribers. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, I'm trying to build what I got going. I'm trying to build this community, and I think I'm moving forward. And it's like I take 2 steps forward and 1 step back every time. If you're experiencing that and it's kind of discouraging and frustrating in a way, it's you have to kind of look at it like this. So if someone subscribes to your channel and they decide to unsubscribe, then they weren't for you. Okay, so I don't know what they may have saw. They may have accidentally subscribed, or they may have seen the first video that they liked and they subscribed, and they went back and looked at some of your other content and they just weren't rocking with it. Who knows? But don't focus on the numbers, that the unsubscribers. Don't focus on if you have 100 subscribers and you're like, yeah, I made it. I reached a milestone, and you look up and now you have 98, and you're worried about those 2 that unsubscribe. No, what you need to do is focus your attention on the 98 that stayed. Focus your attention on the people that want to support you and want to rock with you and want to be in your community, and try to provide value to those people. That's all you can worry about. That's all you can focus on, is building your community. There's gonna be people that's gonna stay with you. There's gonna be people that like you for certain reasons. They like your voice, they like the way you look, they like the content, they like your background, they like whatever it is, and they're gonna hang around. They may be entertained by what you're doing, they may be learning by what you're doing. Whatever it is, they're gonna stick around. And you're gonna have some people that just fall off, and we just can't focus on that. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up. But this video was about just making, just my journey, and kind of updating you guys on where I am now. I think I'm at about 152 subscribers. And I was higher than that. I was right at about 160, but like I just previously mentioned, some people fell off, some subscribers, some people unsubscribed. So I don't know why. I'm not gonna dwell on that. I'm not gonna focus on that. I'm gonna keep pressing forward. I'm gonna keep pumping out this content for you guys. I hope you guys enjoying it. I'm gonna come with some more story times. I'm gonna come with some more thought-provoking conversation. I'm gonna come with some more entertainment. I'm gonna come with just whatever. Sometimes I'm just gonna ramble. That's just what I do. I have set a goal to where, in about 4 months, I want to be monetized. Like, that's my thing. So I'm moving forward, and I'm pressing forward towards that. I'm being consistent, and I'm working hard. And you guys have kind of rewarded me big time on this last video, and I definitely appreciate that. And I can't thank you guys enough. Just keep supporting me, and I'm gonna keep giving you the content that you need, and that that entertains you and that you can learn from. and just having candid conversations, things that you may be able to relate to and advise me on, and maybe I give you some advice, and some of the people in the chat, some of the people in the comments can advise each other. Man, we just trying to grow. We just trying to grow this year, man. We trying to do bigger and better things and be successful. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe if you hadn't done so, hit that bell notification. Until the next time, until the next video, peace.